there's been a couple of requests for nitrogen tanks. I know my tank is a little taller than most. Most come up to about there. I like having a little larger tank. And I know what some of you are doing. You're just gonna wrap this around there and call it good enough. Hoist it up. I'm not gonna say that's wrong. I'm not gonna say I haven't done it. May not be the safest route to go. Definitely don't go and just hook this around here. Brass is a fairly weak metal, so definitely don't do that. What you can do is tie a hitch, clove hitch. All right, so you start with the rope just going around it. Here's the loose end, the rope's just going around it. Wrap it all the way around, but now you're crossing itself, and then when you come back underneath the long rope, you go right there, and that is essentially the clove hitch. It doesn't take a long time to tie that. Once you tie that, you can also do what they call a safety knot, which is essentially this twice. That's going to keep that from coming loose as well. But then you'll do your half hitch up here. That way you don't have to worry about any of it slipping. And all the times this rope goes around it is surface area that is gripping, so you don't have to worry about it sliding. This dang thing wasn't so heavy. Alright, so again, this is our short end of the rope, long end. You just wrap it around. When you make your first wrap, then you come down underneath this rope. This one's not here yet because this is the one that would be coming down underneath, back around. Then you just simply tuck it under into the middle, and that will be your clove hitch. Then you can cinch them both tight, different directions. And when you cinch it up tight, you'll see that it's still grabbing that rope. Once you have your clove hitch with 2 safety knots, then you can just simply twist that, feed it over top of your item, and there you're going to make another cinch. And you could do that half hitch all the way up here at the top of the cylinder if you wanted to. When you go to pull that up, you'll see that it's not slipping. That knot is more of a guide knot, keeps it upright. That knot is doing all the work. And how many of you have an old ratchet strap where the ratchet itself is broke? You're left with this. Don't throw these away. Now, I don't keep the hooks. They're on my knife. So I cut them off, and then I just kind of melt the end of these down to stop this from fraying out. Now with this material, there is a very specific knot you need to tie for it to be strong and secure, and that's called a water knot. It's as simple as just running a loop and through itself. Don't cinch that down yet, but just kind of dress it up. Just dress it up flat. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the other end and you're going to trace this back through exactly as this came. So we'll take this through there. We'll take it under there and follow that one. We'll take it up there, and then we can see it goes through right there for the final. We just follow that other one out. And then once you have that, then you just kind of want to pull it and dress it up as you pull it. Keep it nice and tight. And it's going to kind of look like a half a bow tie when you're done, but that will not slip. You could pull a truck with that and it will not slip. So if you've made one of these and you're taking multiple items up, you can always just feed through it, so make a loop, and then you just have a quick connect. Plus, if you got a short rope like on a community mall rope, this adds another 4 feet to the length of that rope to quickly get up there. When you get up there, you just pull that off, pull your knot through, and then you're right back off. And you still got your strap to do whatever else with. Where I learned the water knot comes in real handy is with these shipping straps. We had our canopy set up one day, really high winds. We needed to tie the canopy down. We had nothing. We looked around, we had these. Obviously, if you just try to tie like a regular square knot with this stuff, and then you pull, it comes right back apart. But if you do the water knot, which is simply tying that little half knot, go to your other end and trace that direction. Trace it exactly the way the first one went. So that way they're both exactly the same way. And when you pull that damn thing tight, and you pull both ends, that thing is not going to come apart. Yeah, she's not coming apart. In my next video, I plan to test this. This is 200 foot of rope, like 40 bucks. Let's have a ridiculous break strength. Hopefully you guys were able to follow along with that. Hopefully you can tie those knots and have some safer pulls. See you on the next one.